I don't understand. How can I avoid hurting others? How can I avoid being hurt by others? If I truly understood people, if people truly understood me, our lives would be happy and peaceful. Our lives would be safe and secure. But the thing is, I'm different. What is normal to me isn't normal to everyone else. I am not like other people. And because of that, my mother, my father, my friends and teachers, everyone, I hurt them unintentionally. I make them upset. They find me unpleasant. Their disdain hurts me back. I cannot understand the hearts of others. I most likely never will. But at the very least, I want to know, how can I avoid hurting others? How can I avoid being hurt by others?
That was Kokoro's will. She doesn't want to hurt anyone, or for anyone else to hurt her. You're right. She's always talking about safety and security. Her will is a compassionate one, but it's heartbreaking to listen to. She's been tormenting herself over this the entire time. Kokoro is wonderful just the way she is. I've always felt comfortable around her. But I guess it's not about how I feel. Vice President, if it weren't for you... I was beside myself after the incident with Chio. I avoided everyone and lost myself in my thoughts. But then you gave me a reason to keep moving forward. Kokoro's thoughts must be haunting her too. Maybe that's why she locked herself away in the other world. After finding that ideal, I feel like I understand her kindness and insecurity more than ever. Hey, mind if I tell you an old story of mine? It's important to me that you know what kind of person I really am. Thank you. I had a childhood friend. Her name was Hikari. When I was little, I was scared of everything. More than now, even. It took all I had to keep myself together. Hikari was the exact opposite. She wasn't shy at all. She was charismatic and clever and strong and kind and caring. I latched onto her. I was always following her around like her shadow. And because of that, the boys in elementary school always made fun of me. They called me a scaredy cat and a crybaby. One day, on my way home from school, one of them grabbed my school bag and hid it in a park people said was haunted. It was the dead of winter, and the sun had already set. The park was pitch black. I was upset and too afraid to get it myself, so I clung to Hikari, crying and quivering. All I could do was sit myself down on a park bench and sob. Hikari couldn't bear seeing me that way. She told me to wait there and then disappeared into the bushes to look for my bag. I waited for hours, and it got darker and darker. The silence was deafening. But more than anything else, I was scared Hikari wouldn't come back at all, so I called for help. My parents, Hikari's parents, the police, all sorts of people came with bright flashlights, searching for Hikari. The light cutting through the darkness, the voices cutting through the silence. I remember it all. It got so late, they were about to send me home. I thought I'd never see Hikari again. But suddenly, I heard her mom scream. Everything after that is a blur. I just stood there, catatonic, unable to even cry. I remember adults panicking, Hikari's mom gripping me by the shirt, crying, screaming, the ambulance carrying Hikari away. Hikari was dead. Some psycho in the park, the supposed ghost, was responsible. Remember what Yusuke said? That I just stood by while my best friend was killed? That's what he was talking about. Hikari wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. My cowardice and weakness caused the death of someone dear to me. It should have been me. I hated myself for it. So did her parents. I truly believed I deserved it. I still do. It wasn't fair. What kind of world lets a scaredy cat crybaby like me live, while Hikari has to die? I couldn't just keep on living the way I was. That's why I wanted to be just like her. To do that, I had to be strong, charismatic, and kind. To shed every part of myself that made me who I was. I decided to live the way she would have. Then my existence would have a purpose. If I took her place, I could inherit the significance of her life and make it so she didn't die in vain. Even if it was all a facade, if I lived for others like she did and ended up dying for someone more important than me, then I'd be able to atone for what happened. I know how messed up all of this sounds, but it's the truth. It's the only way I can have any hope at all. Thank you for hearing me out. All right, let's head to the library whenever you're ready.
It seems this place, too, is linked to the depth.
an ideal. I don't see any sign of Kokoro around here. Let's go.
Let's go, Nizo!